Is Memulus your biggest enemy now?
That just came out of nowhere. No, I actually like him. I like him. It was actually funny. After that video, I went to Sarah Close's show.
Right.
And she had like an after party at Bounce. And then in the room next to us, we saw Bambino Becky.
Right.
And it turns out it was her birthday. So she was having like a big party kind of thing. And someone I was with, I think it was Elbat, was kind of like, oh yeah, let's just go in and say hi kind of thing. So we went in straight away. I realized it's just the entire commentary community. And I walk in just like, oh, hey, everyone. Catch you guys in a bit. Yeah, so I saw him there. I like them all.
Because for a bit of context, you did a podcast a month or two ago.
Yeah.
And some of the things you said were, some people took them quite deep, didn't they? Like,
I phrased it very wrong. I'll admit. I apologise for that.
I think you said you wanted all commentary channels to die in a house fire.
I'd never use those. I didn't say it. But
No, what was it? You said that you...
I said I hate commentary channels because they build their channels off other people's downfalls.
Right.
I meant like, I don't like channels that build their channels entirely off other people's downfalls.
Yeah.
But I generalise that as the entire commentary community.
Right, fair. So why does Memulus want to kill you now?
Because I said how he does... I think I mentioned him. I said how he has done loads of videos where it's like I watched one the other day he did on Morgs' mum.
Yeah.
And it's like, I know she's a meme, but at the same time, if she watches that video, like if there's a video on me, I'd hate to watch it.
Yeah.
And I know she's gonna be the exact same.
That's a hard one though with stuff like that because I like back in the day I've definitely done videos that I'm not proud of on people and probably gone in a bit too much. But I feel like with that kind of content now with Morgs and Morgs' mum, how does she not look back on that and go, like, she must have friends. Like, she must have friends that go, Jill. Like, cause Robbie Knox, like, friend of the show, he put it quite well. He was like, it's like getting paid £500,000 to just go and shit in the middle of Leicester Square. It's like, right, you're rich now, but you also don't have any dignity. Like, and as much as we know,
That's a little bit deep. But
I'm not trying to put him down. Like, I think ever since I made that video on Morgs recently, he's been a fucking legend about it. Like, he's been funny, he takes on the chin. But there is no way, whether you agree with those videos or not, that they are selling all of their dignity up the fucking river, aren't they?
I mean, we've made me and the Sidemen have made so many jokes about Morgs, but at the end of the day, he's destroying the game kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, YouTube effectively is like a game.
Yeah.
And he's playing it incredibly.
Yeah.
So it's like, even though his content, it's like he does a hide and seek and someone's literally sat there and they're like, oh, you didn't see me.
Yeah.
Saying it loud enough for them to hear.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm not their audience.
Yeah.
I'm not the one sitting there watching it. So
No.
it's like...
But how much would it take you, Jordan?
Yeah.
Right, so what you're on 25k subs.
Yes.
Start of the journey for you.
Yes.
This. How much would I have to pay you
Mm.
to get you and your mum
Yeah.
to fuck a dolphin? No, to be like old Jilly and Morgs.
Nah, I wouldn't wish that on my mum.
Are you sure though?
Yeah. I swear to
I
God.
wouldn't wish that on my mum.
No.
I don't
Fuck
even
no.
have a channel and
No.
I'd do it with my mum.
Would you?
I'm going to start a channel with my mum.
I'm sorry, right? Morg's mum is a fucking embarrassment. I'm sorry. Like, that is tragic. Like, I would not wish that on my mum ever. No.
Do you
I
think
would,
it would
I would,
be-
as you know, YouTube is my dream, man.
Yeah.
I would let my dream die before I let my mum be seen like that.
Do you think it
there we
would be
go.
better
I don't
if-
give a fuck.
If
But
Morg's mum was like
just
good?
What I think.
If Morg's mum was a good actress and stuff, because every time they are terrible videos.
It's not about the acting. She's just so fucking so irritating. Like, oh my God.
This just sounds like you have a personal hatred
Ever
for
ever
her.
since I saw that video where his mum is in the hotel room and they're like kissing on the bed, and it was like what you were
What?
saying.
Yeah, I've
she's
seen
like
that.
she's like down the side. She's like down the side of the bed, and they're just on the bed, and she's like, I can't believe they haven't seen me. It's like, what the fuck, man? You
Yeah.
literally, and then they start kissing, and I was just like, that'd have been quality if they started shagging, because then there's like real. Do you know what I mean? Like, then the mum has got a reason to
Who's
kick off.
shagging
but-
here? Because at the moment, all I've heard about is Morgs and his mum making videos. So when you
Oh, sorry, Morgan and his girlfriend was on the bed.
oh, fair.
And then it was all like fucking. Oh,
It
but
is-
yeah, I can't stand her. She actually. When you did the Morgs video, I was a bit disappointed because I wanted you to do the Morgs mum video instead,
I didn't watch enough of the content.
mate.
I
You
just
could,
clicked on a few.
you could have done a video after watching one. I can
Yeah.
assure you.
Well, because that's what I don't get. Like, obviously, yeah, he's making a lot of money, and he's got the iced out rollie and all that shit. does that validate it? Does making good money validate it? It's hard.
I don't know. He did a tweet a while ago. That's the only thing that's actually annoyed me from him was he did a tweet and was like, "Everyone's saying my videos are fake. They're 100% legit." And he deleted it.
Right.
And I remember seeing it and thinking, like, no, because that, like, you do your videos, that's cool, but don't try and say that that's real.
Yeah, like he isn't actually harming anyone, and we are we are not the demographic, but it's just that kind of like moral standpoint. Would you let your mum jump up and down on the internet?
But I mean, she has her own channel, like 3 mil, 4 mil subs.
Mad.
I was to say, Jake and Logan Paul's mum did it as well, didn't they? So Jake
doesn't
Paul's
have her own channel, but
I thought she did.
Does she?
I swear she did, because I swear in the Shane Dawson documentary, he then watched her channel for a bit and was like, she's just as
I think
mental.
So. Yeah, but
she does have a channel.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, and she's just as bad as them.
Yeah,
she tries to do the whole thing.
Video of her, like,
there's a really awkward video when Jake and Erica broke up, and like she's leaving the house, and he's just going, "Why don't you want to be in my video?" She's like filming him, going, "He looks miserable." And you're just throwing a camera in their faces.
Yeah.
Like, I think they're all in on it. It's just extra money to them, isn't it?
It's all a game, isn't it?
I'd do it.
Would you, if you had an imaginary button right now and you could press it and it would remove all commentary channels from YouTube, would you press it?
No.
Why not?
Because I generalize, like, that's generalizing commentary channels. Like, the ones that are literally just, oh, this person's bad and that's it.
Can you give us a list for clickbait?
I can't act like, firstly, no, because the thing is, I do enjoy videos from. So, like, for example, you've done a couple of videos that I'm like, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
But I've watched a lot of videos of yours, and I'm like, that's just funny.
Yeah.
And then me and Melissa's done it too.
Where is the line crossed?
I don't know. I don't even know.
If you had to pick one channel you don't like,
Oh no.
who would you go for?
Well, I know one, but I don't even want to. It's Kavos.
Yeah.
I don't want to say his. I don't even want to say his. Like,
we've spoken about
there's
him
a video.
before.
Now he's got a video. Like,
Yeah, it is. Who was it? Someone else said. Was it Alex?
Alex spoke about Kavos quite deeply.
And JJ fucking hates him as well.
Yeah,
it's because him, for example, he is just this person's a bad person for this.
Yeah,
that's it. And I don't feel like there's any humor in it.
Right.
That's the kind of channel I meant when I put commentary channels all together.
Fair. I feel like, and I mean, you can be as harsh as you want, be as honest as you want about this, but I feel like when people think of like commentary channels going in, I don't know what you and your group or your friends think. I'm up there, aren't I?
What, as in like quite harsh channels?
Yeah.
I don't think. I don't know. I don't think so.
I'd say
you have some.
Yeah.
But then like some of them, I don't know.
He is now doing a series literally entitled Rank Bank.
Yeah, I've seen.
Where he mugs off anyone possible.
But people's content.
Yeah. I guess you're never going personal.
When I was first doing it, I was a fucking idiot. And I'd just go, oh, they're a cunt, and not even back it up. Now it's like, let's just have a laugh about this content. But then you do have actual like fucking dirty people like Carmi. There's no way you can ever defend anything that guy does. So that series is a mix of going for, this guy's actually an issue, and he's actually fucking... It's pretty much like Logan Paul made that one mistake. Oh, he's made a few, but the one we all know.
Yeah.
Right? It's like if there's a channel doing that kind of shit all the time, that's Carmi. So the series is meant to be comical. Let's take the piss out of Morgs. Let's have a laugh. Let's take a piss out of Jake Mitchell. Every now and then I'll go. Someone like that. But I find that the general consensus, and I'm not trying to be like big head, like, oh yeah, they must think I'm the worst one. But I often see tweets and stuff like that, and people call me out, and they can, because I'm quick to call people out, so they can call me out. That's fine. But I find commentary channels are like these fucking birds of prey that hover around, wait for someone to fuck up, and they go in. I don't see how I'm that. I don't see personally how I'm that, because like the James Charles shit, I haven't really mentioned it. Like Deji JJ, haven't really mentioned it. I pick on what I think's funny and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think because I've gone for people like kind of like Alfie and Zoe and that, and you guys know them guys and know they're nice people, it might put me in a much worse light.
I think the whole thing is the reason why anyone says anything about you specifically is because it's like you seem surprised that everyone's nice. Like,
I'm not though. I know.
Like, you've met Alfie, right?
Yeah, no, I haven't.
You've
no.
never met him.
No, but
Like, he's really nice.
but I know that. But then I always try and say that Zoe could be fucking lovely, and I'm sure she is lovely, and I'm sure had I not slagged her off, we may have got on, right?
Yeah.
That doesn't mean the calendar's not wank. Do you know?
Yeah, but I mean,
So would you say that's where the line could be drawn, where it goes from personal to content? Because if
Yeah.
you're abusing something they've done, that's fine. But if you were to say, "Oh, Zoe's calendar's shit," quite ugly as well as that's where there's like that's where they're purely attacking someone for the sake of attacking, opposed
It's
to
like-
you
it's like-
disagree with something.
Yeah, it's like Morgs, for example.
Yeah.
Anyone who says that his content's rubbish, it's
Yeah.
like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
But if you're literally like, oh, Morgs is a cunt,
yeah,
it's like, have you met him?
yeah,
Because I've met him once and he seemed nice.
Yeah.
Like, there's no issue there.
yeah. I don't feel like I do though. I don't feel like I do.
No, I wouldn't
like,
say. I wouldn't say you specifically do.
Yeah.
That just, I feel like that's a general consensus.
I don't know. I don't watch many commentary channels, but the ones I do, like Will, like Memeless, I don't know if they. I feel like a lot of channels now have matured and have like kind of just call people out for the wrong reasons. Like, for example, like there's YouTubers I like that I've spoken about. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't think you have to necessarily not like the person to call them out. It's based on actions and whatnot. Have you ever had any YouTube beef yourself then?
Well, I mean, I had the commentary channel bit,
Yeah.
which Mimimus made a video.
He made a video about it, did he?
Yeah. He did it. It was, there's something else happened that week, and I can't remember what it was, and he titled it that.
Right.
I used to be a lot louder on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like when JMX first started doing his strip FIFAs,
Yeah.
I literally said, I tweeted out something like, oh, if you do strip FIFA with your girlfriend, she's a sket, you're a sket. Or something like that. And it was like the day after his video. So
Right.
we got in a bit there. But since then, I've just kind of like, I don't know. I feel like we're quite hard to offend. Like you can literally say anything you want, and it's just, who really cares?
What did you feel when you got the backlash the other week?
I was kind of nervous just in terms of like because I know Memeless, I know Alex, all of them. I was kind of nervous like what they thought, because in my head I'm like, I don't dislike you. Yeah, so I was kind of nervous what they thought in terms of people saying like, oh, how can you say this? But I don't really care.